Hi guys, I know I look crazy. I just wanted to come in on here on the real and the raw and really kind of talk with you guys. So a couple years ago, I came on YouTube to try to start like a little journey. I was about 6 to 7 years ago. I was turning 30 at the time, and it was in 2020, and I was turning 30, and I had this brilliant idea from like in 2019 to start a channel, um, put it around my life and me turning 30 and the pressures and, of getting older, pressures of stepping into being 30. But then I also put a spin on it where I wanted to try to experience 30 amazing life experiences before I finished 30. So for the whole year, that was the plan, to go on, whether it was a trip, whether it was something I hadn't done, just to kind of challenge myself. Like I felt like at that point of life, I was missing out on a lot, or I wasn't doing a lot of things, and I wanted to kind of challenge myself and step it up to kind of do some things. By the way, I'm going to be getting ready while I'm kind of talking about this. I'm heading to the gym, but just wanted to kind of like come on here and talk a little bit. So going back to what I'm saying, so yeah, 6 years ago, I attempted to do that. For those of you that don't know, in 2020, COVID happened, and I'm not gonna blame it all on COVID, but trying to travel and have 30 life experiences that I never experienced is hard when the world is on lockdown, right? So as you can tell, I was a dub and it was a failure. I did go through with the first video. I think the second video was one of my first experiences my sister granted me because my birthday was in February. So the first video I think went out in January. No, oh, I'm just remembering. It was 30 experiences. So starting from the 24th of February. I was taking it from the 24th of February 2020 to 2021 February 24th. So it was supposed to be like my lifespan type of, my 30th year lifespan, and just challenging myself to do more, to experience more. Not to say that I'm a homebody, but as far as like adventures out of the, the states, out of the country, it was very limited, and I wanted to do more in that realm. And I was also going through a lot of like family issues. My father was very sickly at the time, and that's a little bit about what I'm going to talk about too today, because my father actually ended up passing away. What's today's date? Today is May 31st. My father passed sometime this week, 6 to 7 years ago, in 2020. Died during COVID. He had other like illnesses or ailments, but COVID kind of knocked the nail to the coffin type of situation. And that messed me up for a little while. Oh my gosh, I did not come on here to be crying. Stop. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been very emotional this whole week. Been thinking a lot about my father. Just thinking about different things, and the purpose of what I'm trying to do is to basically start over. I know it's taken me 6 to 7 years, but I want to attempt again to try this content creation journey, this YouTuber journey. And I feel like I do have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things that I've been through, and I think what had me thinking about all of this is just kind of like thinking about my father's passing and where I was that time, that year when he passed, and all of the things that I wanted to do and I didn't get to do, and I just kind of let life stop me. And the purpose of what I was trying to do during that year was to take on more life. And there's a lot of things that hindered me that for me. And so I'm trying to challenge myself. I am 36 years old, I think. Why don't I remember? Yeah, I'm 36 years old. I'm going to be turning, 37 next year. And I just want to do more. I want to be more. And I've been feeling a lot stagnant lately. So trying to get that same energy, that same essence that I had when I was 30 and live off of that. Even though COVID stopped me, the passing of my father really kind of took me off my path. I want to kind of get back on that gear, and I'm hoping that I can document it and share it with you guys once again. Try to, or attempt to this time, and kind of just see how it goes. So I do have a couple things to talk about, because things have changed since 2020. Well, I think I was teaching then too, because I've been teaching for quite a while, and I was teaching them too, but now low key I might be coming out of the teaching career journey path. That's a story for another day. But just want to do a bit more with my life's journey, with what I know God has intended for me. Like, this can't be it. It just can't be. And I want to do a bit more with my life. So that's kind of what this is about. Also, I have been struggling with some health issues. So I want this to be a bit of a lifestyle journey. I am 36 years old, and I currently got diagnosed with a fibroid about a year or two ago. About a year and a half ago. It's not quite 2 years yet. What's crazy is my sister also had a fibroid. Literally went through fibroid surgery and things like that, got it removed. And her having a fibroid had me question the symptoms that I was experiencing that I didn't even know at the time. Just thought things were like regular. So it was a lot about me learning about my health, learning about my body, like just understanding things about myself that I guess I hadn't been aware of, and advocating for myself with doctors and things of that nature, because they literally probably wouldn't have diagnosed me if I didn't push, which is crazy and wild to me and insane. But yeah, so been going through a bit of stuff health-wise, and the plan now is just to kind of document the things that I've been experiencing, the things that I've been going through, and just find ways to improve my health status, my health journey. Just make sure I'm just a better me all around. So that is what this journey, I guess, is going to be about this time around. Also, finding myself back in the gym. Last year, I underwent 2 surgeries, healing and recuperating from it. I currently have like 1 more surgery that I'm supposed to be doing, but so yeah, that's another thing. So I have 1 more surgery I have to do. I'll get more in depth about the different surgeries later, but this is a must need surgery because I'm dealing and experiencing a lot of pain due to it. And basically, the doctor told me that I am overweight and I cannot have that surgery until I lose a certain amount of weight. So, this is also going to be I've already been doing it, so I'm not waiting for the cameras to kind of do it, but I want to document a bit of that journey to help me be more um, consistent, more accountable to something. Sometimes when it's just yourself, it's hard to like be consistent and maintain. And so I'm hoping to document weekly what's been going on, my weight loss journey. Just getting better overall, mentally, spiritually, physically, all of the things, financially, so just want to do a bit more of that. And I hope it can be interested enough for some of you guys, or if any of you guys can understand and relate to these things. Yeah, that's what's going on in my life right now. And just want to kind of like dive more into it. So this is video 1 of me returning back to YouTube. I can't even call it a return because it's like 3 videos. But yeah, I had also documented my father's funeral at the time too. So I'm hoping you guys can understand why I did take that break with everything that was going on in the world and everything that was going on in my life at the time. And I'm hoping that I can make a return and come back into something. And yeah, so join me. I know this is like just a quick short intro, but join me along this video. Lifestyle vlog, health, wellness, mental, spiritual. Yeah. Subscribe, whatever the saying is. Join along, okay? Please. All right.